So, what's going on? Hey, there's posted a short over on along the rail channel, and found a work truck by a crossing, and so some guys were working today. It's exactly 1 degree right here, right now. So it's pretty cold. And you can see where there was some activity on the rail there at the office. So this rail here has had some activity too. Which it always has. This one has. Let's go down to yard 2. Trying to decipher if I want to spend that trip way down to where we've seen them before. And did they come in today? Because I don't see enough work trucks there, employee trucks there to say that they came in. I want to say it's too cold for them to come in, so I'm taking the day off. What I think, but I've been wrong before. I was thinking that the rail gentleman would be there to do something with the switches, but he might just have to do he might just have to, act like he's doing something, I didn't think there would be considered the temperature as cold as it is. Didn't think there was going to be a whole lot of activity, but you don't know unless you I don't have anybody that works for the railroad so I can get some info. There's supposed to be a media channel, channel of what they're, what's going on, where they're at. So this rail is always, active here. So of course, you can see that where this rail has been used. But and these rails never get used. And there's some activity of a work truck, but I don't see anything else going down there since we've been down there last time. So yeah, I'm in the ups and arms about if I want to spend the time and fuel to chase after a whim on did they go down to the south yard? Is there something going on there? I thought initially when I seen a work truck up there that maybe there was going to be a train going north, but this rail being used right here, that means that there was something either coming in or going out. So probably something going out. It's quite a hike down there to the other yard. So we haven't been down there in a bit, so it's a it's a good hour and a half ride there. So. Something has to be going on, or maybe they got the work trucks inside the building. Like here's some grunt noise. My lower back is spasming on one side, so like I said, there's been some activity here since we've been down last. We were down here last Thursday. And then I didn't check the rail north of here to see if anything's going on. I mean, up by me, there was nothing going on the rail today, other than that one workman's parked down there. And I did a short on that one on the I think I already said that. Yep, I may hang for a bit and take off. So I did do a drive down there a bit behind the work truck, so he might have just left, 20 minutes ago. I got caught behind a car that was going really slow, and had to go to Home Depot, it looked like, when I got down here to this town. Well, can't go that way. Semi in the road. Oop, yeah, behind me's freaking out. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, so it's pretty cold here. Pretty cold. Can drive across the next crossing and see if any activity has expired that way. I thought I'd swing the camera this way, so it was. Yeah, I don't know if they're pulling I don't think they're pulling the engines inside. I want to say some of the work guys are here. I think all the work trucks are here. Employee trucks are here. So I'm trying to say if I can get it out right. Let's see if see if anything's crossed the railroad tracks that looks like it's been recent, like today, you know what I'm saying? Well, it looks like it could have been. So we don't get enough snow this year that if they go across that would definitely show up, you know what I'm saying? Oh Lord, oh Lord. I mean, there's activity on crossings, but it doesn't look like it was recent. Let's go on up to this other one first. Let's go to the farthest one up in town and see if it looks like they've went across. Because I just keep thinking that somewhere other in my thinking before I take the hour-and-a-half run, that I think there's usually these guys don't stay at a crossing, a switch. That's what I'm talking about. The workman was out at a switch, so they usually just don't go out and sit at a switch just because they're bored. Usually there's a reason why they go to the switch, so mainly because they either got to switch it or dig it out, make sure the train's going in the direction they want it to go. Like I said, in I didn't check any crossings between that workman. Yeah, I did. I checked it in that little town that we got in. The one where I've filmed alongside the railroad between between that Walton Junction where I filmed Workman and the next one, and there was no any signs of anything that's crossed the crossing. So let's go up here and see if it looked like something has moved out of this yard here before we make a mad dash south. Just a minute, I'll read the comments. So we just got a dusting of snow on the cars, which was a half an inch or 3/4 of an inch. I think it's because it's doggone cold. Yeah, I've noticed before when it really gets super cold that it doesn't snow so much. Let's go see this crossing. Let's see if it looks like anything's went across it. Today. I don't know, it's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell. Really hard to tell. There's not much of a not much of a shoulder right there by that crossing to see it. Like, hey, you know, you can tell the train came across there recently. I've parked here before. I'm filming coming in. Quite a while ago. Let's see. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. I say no. I say no trains went that way. It looks like there's just powder, a little bit of powder on it that's still on there. Usually it squishes out into like a, you know, because 20 ton train, you know, pushes the snow up, you know, to a film of ice. I say no, so I'm really thinking that the cars go south. The trucks are there, and I don't see any work trucks. So usually they're parked. The ones that the guys would be driving are usually parked outside. Now they could have parked them inside. They could have parked them inside, and you know, so to keep it warm, because it's going cold out. You know. Let me see what you got to say before we make a call. Just a call on. All right, what's up today, bro? And hopefully you see my messages and Dr. Toxic. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of do the sideways thing because that's a better view. But I can see you commenting because I remember somebody telling me before that 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 I couldn't see the comments coming in, and I can. I didn't get no, not a lot of snow. I am going to use the facilities here at Speedway, and then I'm thinking I'm going. No, when it's cold out, it seems like when it's cold out, the snow doesn't produce. I'm gonna run and use the facilities. We'll be right back. Okay. I'll just leave the camera running here because I don't know. Just because I am. Well, they only got one in that's being used, so yeah. Must have a newspaper, right? Right. There's more. I was gonna go to someplace else, but once I leave here and get on the road, then it's there's two little gas stations on the way, and they're very stretched out, so they're very stretched out. Yeah. It's quite cold out. The wind's blowing up now, and yep, it's making ice. If you're an ice fisherman up in here, it's making ice. So people like ice to go fishing, and the ice has been pretty thin lately. So yeah. Prime example, see my ice, my water is frozen, so I'm gonna try this one here. I don't know if they're open yet. They gotta be open. Yeah, they're open. Somebody's getting some chow. I feel like this is a Wendy's I'd like to come to because it's right straight across from the railroad, so I'd like to come here. So we're gonna run in there and try to use their facilities, and I can point you towards the railroad, kind of in the way. Maybe you guys can see the train leaving while we're inside, right? Right. wowie, wow, wow. The wind, the wind, the wind, in the cold. All right, so, yeah, I don't know. I'm like iffy if I, how far I want to run the camera on the way down, because you know what I'm saying? So they could have just, like they did last time, parked the engine down there and then drove down there. That's what they did last time. So, if anything, we get some footage of the other yard down there. Maybe there's something going on down there. You know what I'm saying? It's closer to the big city, so yeah. I don't know if you can see the wind blowing, but it's blowing the snow sideways, so. Alright, just tuned in. I guess we're gonna go south to the next railroad. It's about an hour and a half drive at least, depending on how traffic's flowing. So, I would assume they're probably gonna be driving kind of slow today, because I don't know it's being so slippery, but as the other day with the sheet of the frozen ice. I mean, because it does have snow on the ground, so it does have snow on the ground. Hey, we got a heat wave. It's 2 degrees now. 2 degrees in the sun. Two degrees. All right, so once I get on the freeway, I'll just shut the camera off and bring you back if something happens. But because right now it's pretty quiet in here, and if I turn the music on, then I got to listen to YouTube's tell me about copyright stuff. And I don't have any earbuds, so so you just have to listen to me babble on. Yeah, see, there's nothing. There's nothing. Snow all over the railroad tracks. Like, there's nothing going on there. So that they could have left this morning or not left at all by rail. So They can actually, what did he say? It's 3. But he was telling me to the one guy, gentleman was telling me to the one yard. By rail it's like 3.5, 4 hours. By truck it's like 2 hours or something. Because they got to go slower on the rails, they said. I do have one hunk of footage that I found in my camera from this yard. I could post that up from when they were when it was still warm out. When it was still warm out, but this is the way they took last time. I followed them down to the next city with this is how they went down, so I'll take it. Maybe I'll see them at the gas station getting fuels. Probably not though. If they left, they already left. They already left. I'm sure that the guys, the crew, is not following this channel. I know that they watched the other one, so you could watch this one too, but I doubt it. Unless they want to look at old footage. So. Alright, so we're just down around a couple curves and we'll be on the freeway, so I'll turn you guys off, and then when I get back down there, I'll turn you back on, see if anything's happening down there. So anyways, it's like 10 o'clock here, so 10 o'clock here, and your time was 7, so it'll probably be like your time 8:30ish, 8:30ish, 9 o'clock-ish, that you may well, I'll come on and tell you what's going on down there. Here's the freeway that I'm not going to get on. I just crossed over, and this is the branch off of that freeway that we go down to big city. The big city. Alright, so I'll bring you back an hour and a half, 2 hours or so.